So today, Stephen, happy Sunday to you all, and today I would like to welcome you to my life. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning to my channel. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you for everything that you have been doing in the past. I am thankful and I appreciate it, and I hope and I wish you all the best in your endeavor. So today I'll be looking at the topic scamming. So the topic is, have you ever been scammed of sex, or have you ever been sex scammed? Have you ever been scammed at all? So those are the topics that I'm looking at. So scamming wasn't today. Scamming didn't start today. Scamming started long time ago, before you and I knew it was scamming, right? So back in the days when, for instance, when phones weren't available and somebody said that, and you said maybe you wanted something that wasn't available, or something you didn't have access to, and the person said that they could get it for you, and you said okay, fine, and you gave that person the money to buy whatever it is that you wanted, because you didn't have access to it, and maybe that person had access to whatever you wanted, and you say okay, I am going to give you the money, right? And because you don't, maybe the person was going somewhere where it was, and you gave them the money, and years after, months after, weeks, days after, you haven't seen the person until maybe, when you maybe forgot about it, and you ask the person, where is the thing that I asked you to buy? And the person give you this runaround answer that maybe they didn't get it, or maybe the money was lost, or you didn't give them any money. So scamming has started long before you and I knew it was scamming. Maybe you wanted a pair of shoes and it was available only in Kingston, and you're not a person who traveled to Kingston, or who want to travel to Kingston, and the person is going to Kingston, and you say, all right, buy this pair of shoes for me, and the person say yes, and you gave them the money to buy the shoes, and the person didn't show up with the shoes, nor did they return your money. That could be a type of scamming. So scamming started long before you and I, and scamming will forever be. Whereas when you don't have an idea of what is going on, people will always scam you. So we're going to talk about scamming today. All right, so there are different types of scamming. So one, you have phishing, you have vishing, you have investment scam, you have advancement free fraud, you have safe account scam, you have loan free fraud, you have ticket scam, you have sex scam, you have land scam, you have pension scam, you have authorized push, and you have payment fraud. So those are some of the scamming that we have. Welcome to those who are on my live. I just want to thank you. Hi, Kimmy. Just want to thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And I hope wherever you are, you're having a good evening. Feel free to express yourself here on my space, and you're welcome here at any time. And I just hope wherever you are, things are great. Wherever you are. As I said before, the topic is, have you ever been sex scam? Right? Okay. So back in the days, right, before phone was exist, or before you and I, or maybe some of us had phone, or before anybody had phone, right? And okay, all right, maybe I should say when phone was just coming in, or when some persons had phone, right? And it still happen. You would meet this person online, even on in some media. You might still things like this still happen where you have some person advertise themselves saying that maybe they are looking for a relationship. Maybe they are, for instance, they say they are Christian, or they are single, and they are looking for this person in a relationship to settle down, right? And you, as a person who is desperate for that person, maybe you're not working, and you see this advertisement, and you hoping that this person will help you, or you just think that this is a good opportunity for me to get some money, or whatever it is why you want to go into a relationship, right? And you see this advertisement saying that I am a young man, tall, dark, black skin, looking for whatever type of person they are looking for, and would like this type of person, whether slim, fat, whatever the description are. And you as a female, you see this ad and you say, okay, you're gonna try this guy because you're desperate for this guy. And it happened that you might call the person, because there's a number for you to call the person. So you call the person, and sometimes you might get the person, sometimes you might not get the person, but you get this person in this case, right? And you said to the person that you see the advertisements in the paper, and you are interested in the person, and the person said like, okay, right? So the person might, okay, you have a phone, so the person might send you a picture what they look like, and you might send a picture of of yourself to the person, so you kind of get interested in each other. So the more you talk to the person, is the more like you build a relationship, like there's a communication taking place. So maybe one day you might decide that you want to meet this person, meet this someone in person, right? And you arrange, for instance, to meet at a particular place, and the person will say like, okay, let us meet at this particular place, right? And because you are the person interested, right, and you call the person to find out, are you coming today? And they say yes, they are coming today. And you're like, okay, you get yourself dressed, and you try to prepare yourself to meet the person. So along the way, you will call and you say, okay, I'm at XY, where are you now? And the person is like, XY. And you can do the conversation until if you meet the person. Sometimes you don't meet the person. Sometimes they say like, you say like, where are you? And you say, for example, I'm in Brownstone, right? And you say, where are you? And they say, I'm in Brown. They have say like, I'm in Ochi waiting for you. Say like, okay, I'm waiting for the bus to load to go to Ochi, right? And then you're there, and this they say to the person, no, you're in Ochi, and they say, where are you? And they say, oh, I'm at KFC coming down, and you're there waiting. And like, for instance, based on where you are, you say, for instance, is 15 minutes from where the person is to KFC. So you're there and waiting for the 15 minutes, and I say, where you are? I say, oh, I'm just collecting the KFC now. So they keep on giving you an answer each time you call them. And trust me, these person, they are well prepared. And I say, where are you now? And then maybe 1 hour passes, and you say, no man, where is this guy? I say, all right. And before you know it, this person might turn off the phone or hang up the phone, because they're not interested anymore. Hi Kim, welcome to my live. Alright, so there could be some other cases where, for instance, you meet this guy online, right? And the person said to you, are you're corresponding for the person, corresponding with the person over a period of time, and you say you want to meet this person, right? And you say, okay, you want to meet this person. Maybe you don't have any money, and you're hoping that if you meet this person, then you are going to get some money to maybe buy a dinner or to buy the suit of clothes. To buy the suit of clothes. So alright, so this particular day you say, okay, I'm going to meet so and so today. So you get dressed and you off to meet the person. So each time you communicate with the person, I ask the person, where are you? And the person will say, I'm at XYZ, and you will say you're at XYZ, and the communication keeps on going. Right? So when you meet this person now and you open that after you do certain things, you're going to get X amount of money because you want the money. That's why you're there in the first place, right? Okay, so you finally meet this person and the person decided that they want to have sex. So your consent to having sex with the person. So you have sex, and after you have sex, you said to the person, you're waiting on the person to maybe give you the money, and the person is like there, and you say to your friends and say, they're going to go down the road for something and come back, and you are there because you want the money, waiting for the person to come with the money. And 15 minutes pass by, you haven't seen the person. 30 minutes pass by, I say, no man, something must be wrong. So you're there waiting for this person. And 1 hour passes. I said, no man, and when could I do so long? Only to find out that the person has scammed you, you know? So the person has sex with you for free and they don't pay. So you have some guys out there, they just want to have free sex and they don't want to pay for the sex. You see them people, eh? We don't want to have nothing with them. They just want to have sex with the females them and they don't want to pay them. Bear in mind, I'm not encouraging persons to sell their body or to sell sex, but because you're a human being and you need money, maybe they have children, maybe they have their rent to pay, maybe they themselves want food to eat. That's why they do certain things. It's not because the person wants to sell their body most of the time because that's why they sell their body. Maybe because they have needs to fulfill why they can't get any job and they decide to take this route that they're gonna do XY for money. Not because you see a person in doing certain job doesn't mean that they want to do this job. Maybe it's because of the situation that they are in at the time why they are doing what they are doing at that time. Bear that in mind. Not everybody do certain job is that type of person, if you are following me. Okay. So most of the time female get into relationship is not because they want to get into relationship, but because they have needs to fulfill and they say, let me see if I can bear this out and for how long I can bear out this situation. Okay? So bear in mind that all females they are not the same. Alright, so let's just look at how we can spot these scammer. One, by random call. Sometimes they just make random call. They don't know your number and they call the number, right? So they call. So if you're a person who's always aware of your environment, if somebody calls you, you're going to ask. For instance, they just call you and they just start a conversation. You might ask them, who am I speaking to? Sometimes they might give you a name, but you say, but after you don't know anybody by that name, or you said to them that, who you want to speak to, and they say, for instance, say Mary, but you are not Mary, and you say, okay, I am not Mary, wrong number. Sometimes they save the number and they know that you're not Mary, so they say, all right, let me try a next way I can call the person to find out if I can get some information, like maybe what is your name. So they might call the next time and they say, they call and they say, all right, so you're not asking me any information, and they say they call and they say, who is this? And you might say, baby, you're not aware of what is going on. You say, who is this? And you say, my name is, for instance, Pam, right? So Pam is the name. So right away you give them a name. So you say Pam, right? So that you start to build a conversation. Sometimes you might want to talk to them, or you just want somebody to talk to, or they're just trying to be friendly. I say, for instance, where do you live? And you say, for instance, I live so and so. So right there, you just gave them your name and you just gave them your address. So they have two things in mind. So they have a name and your address. Talk to them and so they already have your number because they call this number and they get the name and they get the address. So maybe they might call back the next day and you talk and you say, oh, this person sounds interested. Whereas if you are somebody at home and you want somebody to talk to and the person sounds interested, right? You don't want to continue the conversation with them. So today they give them your name, they give them your address, they have your number. So they're getting more personal with you now. Yes, that's how they say. They try to get personal with you. So they're trying to get information from you the person, not realizing that these persons are trying to get information from you without you be knowing that they're getting information. You just say, oh, it's just somebody who's trying to be friendly. But no, maybe they're just trying to get some information because they know what they want to do. So they do like calls. They call you to get the information. One, and next one is by email, right? So you have the email, you have the open link, you have one, you have gain, you have money helper, you have fake profile, fake photos, and you have computer pop-up. So the next one is by email, right? I don't know if I ever like open an email for those who have email and you see some person just send you something, like for instance, sending you you have maybe won something, but you don't know, you maybe don't even know where that is, like maybe Lowe's or whatever. Yeah, say you, but if somebody send you an email saying that do you want to open an account for our credit card, what is debit card, you say, do you want a debit card, for instance, for maybe $100,000? You and I know that we don't have $100,000 to pay back whatever. So how are you going to open an account for 100,000, or maybe 100,000 is not enough money to do what you want? But you as a person not knowing what the person wants, so you would maybe say okay. So there and then you're saying okay. They say all right, fill out information below. So you start to fill out information. You start give them your name, you give them your number, you give them an email address. You give them sometimes you give them a card number or maybe your pin or whatever they ask for, not knowing that these persons, just because they just want to have access to your information, why they're asking you for this information, because you don't have any idea what is this place and why are they asking you so much information. So you have a next one you call the open link. So sometimes when you see these emails and you know, for instance, you're not applying for anything or you didn't apply for anything, and you see this email pop up saying you have won this, or you, if you need a bed or if you need some phone cards or whatever it is, and you know in yourself that you don't want these things, but sometimes we just want to find out, maybe for instance, what it is that the information is asking for, or what the company is asking for, and you filling out this information not knowing that you are giving away your information to the email that they send. So they will always have your information not knowing that you yourself give away this information not knowing that you gave it away. So you gave the email, your number, your card number, your PIN number, and maybe they just call you and you say, where did this person get my number? Not remembering that you gave these persons your number, right? So there and then having access to your information. So the next one is open link. Sometimes you might go on the computer trying to do a research, and you might see this say open the link, right? And you open the link and you find out it's something that you're interested, right? And so you just enter the information because you say, oh, well, you know that I once said this thing, right? But not knowing that it's not something that is real, and you maybe add your information not knowing that, because you see it and you say, okay, this would be something that I might interested in, right? So the next one is you have won. So there's sometimes they say that you have won, right? For instance, somebody call you and they say to you that they call you, sometimes they don't even know your name, and they say, oh, you have won yourself maybe a bed at course, right? You know that you haven't been to courts, or you have never been to courts all the days of your life, but they are telling that you have won a bed at course, and you agree, say yes, you have won. Come on, you didn't buy anything at course to won any bed, so why would you believe that? Maybe you won some money at course, or you won a bed at course, not knowing that sometimes not even courts themselves is giving away the money, much less to give away the bed. So there and then you might be thinking, oh, I didn't buy anything at course, so why would I win the money at course and I didn't buy anything, right? And then again, if you win something, why would you want to pay for it if you already win it? You win it, why would you want to pay for it? It's something that you win. You're not supposed to pay for something that you have win. So sometimes they might call it and, oh, you have won yourself a TV or a phone, or they call and say you win the lotto. Nobody not call nobody and tell nobody that they win the lotto. If you win the lotto, you're supposed to know, say you win the lotto, because whoever's playing the lotto will say somebody has won the lotto and the person purchased the ticket wherever. So you, for instance, say somebody call you and tell you, say you win the lotto, and you know in yourself, say you didn't buy any lotto ticket. You didn't buy a lotto ticket. How are you going to win a lotto, win the lotto, and you didn't buy any lotto ticket? Come on, people. We have to think. We have to think, because they are out there. They are putting their information together. Because they know that people. They know that people are out there who want things. They know that people are out there desperate for things. You don't do this, but you're getting that. And then you have to pay for it. Come on, we have to think. We have to think more than that. Sometimes they have this something they call it the grab bag, right? The grab bag. And they say that, for instance, if you grab whatever, you might win whatever. Sometimes there's nothing in the grab bag. They just put everything on it empty, right? And you pay, for instance, somebody's doing a business and they say to you that you have to buy the ticket for maybe $200 to win maybe a TV, for example, right? So for instance, say a TV costs, just say maybe $30,000, right? And you're paying like $200 for a ticket, right? And you might have a thousand person. They might make 1,000 tickets, and the 1,000 ticket. Each ticket is for $200, and you have two persons doing the 200 person doing the grab bag, right? Which for 1,000 ticket. That is $200,000. to buy a TV, but you don't know that it's $200,000 to buy a TV because you are not the person doing the grab bag. So if you have a ticket for $200 and there are 1,000 purses, so there would be $200,000. The purse would have, if each person buy one ticket, then you have $200,000 you will have for the ticket. And remember, the TV is maybe $30,000. So after that $200,000, you will still have maybe $170,000. Even if they had bought the TV for real and given the TV away, so you might have persons saying, "Oh, I want the TV for just $200," right? Nobody's not going to do any business and know that they are going to lose, right? So they plan their thing in a way where they are not going to use. So you buy a ticket for $200, right? Remember, you don't know if you are going to win, but you're hoping that you might win. So you buy a ticket for $200, right? So after you purchase the ticket, maybe there's nothing in the grab bag to say there's a TV on it, right? So they might maybe just call maybe somebody you don't know, or just call a random name, for instance, say Jane Brown. To say that Jane Brown has one ticket. Maybe there's nobody such as Jane Brown. So there and then you got scammed for a ticket that for something that didn't exist. But even if it did exist, that would still be a scam, because they still will gain $170,000 if they have spent the $30,000 to buy the tickets. So there and then, persons who doing certain things, they know what they are getting in. They know how they are going to benefit in the first place, because it's something that they had worked out before, prior to whatever, to know that they are going to win whatever. So the next one is fake profile. Especially on some platform, persons would have their account, their original account, and they might have something they might call a backup. Some people call it the fake profile, right? Or maybe they might have a profile as a male, but it's not their picture. Maybe they put up a next male picture, or they might put up a next female picture. That could be a fake profile. So you go online and you see this picture, and the picture look very attractive, and you say, "Oh, this person looks so cute. This person looks so handsome." And yes, and maybe that person is out there maybe searching for somebody I don't know, just to get somebody, just to maybe scam them. So you see this person, and the person takes you, and you say hi back, and then hi to hello, and whatever the conversation be, and you continue the conversation, and before you know it, you get yourself into something that you weren't planned for, right? Okay, so you see this fake profile, and it seems interested, and you say, all right, and in no time, this guy begin to text, and you say, "Oh, I'm interested in me, that's why I'm gonna text me." I say, "All right." Sometimes you yourself, I think about how you can scam the person, and the person themselves, I think about how them can scam you. So the scammer, I try to scam the scammer. So sometimes also the person might put up fake, some fake photos, right? So sometimes, or even sometimes, the persons they might add some photos of something, maybe an animal, maybe a tree, or whatever it is, because they don't really want person to know their identity. But you may be just looking and saying, "Oh, it's just a picture." Maybe you're not thinking about anything, but these persons who are planning to scam, they know what they're up to. So they won't give out certain information because they know at the end of the day you're gonna be there come running back, and they don't want you to find them. So they're gonna put a fake profile and fake photos. Alright, so you meet this guy online and you say, alright, him sound interested. You talk to him call you every evening and him find out how are you doing? How was your day? He said, oh, that person sound like he interested in me, so interested in me. So I'm just gonna, give him a try, right? So maybe it's happened that it's coming on to your birthday and you say like, right, him say like me and whatever. So may I see what him a gonna give me for my birthday, right? You have some persons they don't like to give things. So if you tell them that you're born like maybe, oh wait, for instance, say May, right? And they will talk to you up to the end of April, right? And the last day of April. And you see when May come or near to your birthday, you don't hear anything from them. And you're wondering to yourself, why haven't you heard from so and so? So some of them, when they know that your birthday is coming near, they will stop. They will block you, and they will not talk to you. You will not hear anything from them. And as soon as they know that your birthday has gone, you see them coming back, saying hi, hello, how was your day? And you reply. Sometimes we just curious now. Whereas if you think you like the person, you say hi, hello, and you say where were you? And they give it a run around. Oh, my phone was damaged. My phone wasn't working. I left my phone there, or I left my phone there, or I didn't have my phone, and they just give it a round, and till you and they get back friend. But as soon as when they know that your birthday is about to come again, then you don't hear from them. And you have some of them, right? For instance, you know that your birthday is going to come, for instance, say May the 1st, right? And you say to them that, oh, my birthday is May the 1st. For instance, you meet this person online and you are in Jamaica and the person is overseas, right? And they say to you that, oh, I would like to send you. And they take the picture and then they say, oh, I bought you this bag, I bought you these shoes, I bought you this phone, maybe an iPhone, the expensive phone. I don't know all the expensive phone. Or they might buy a laptop and they say, all right, so I buy the phone for you or buy this for you. And they say like, okay, I'm gonna ship it. So X and Y, whichever date, right? So you believe in the car, you say, yeah, that person I love me and I'm gonna send me things, right? All right, so they might text you again and say, oh, I ship off the things. And you're like, okay. And they said to that, oh, but you have to pay X amount of money for whatever they ship. Hello, Patrice. So when they ship off the thing now and they say, all right, you have to pay X amount of money to get the things. Look here. If the person already ship off the things, why would you want to pay them the money? Don't pay nobody no money where till they say them already ship off the things, they need to pay money. If them ship off the things already pay for, don't send them any money. So after them ship off the things, no, after they ship off the things, they say you must send them certain amount of money. fee ship off. If the person didn't like you in the first place, why would you want to be paying them for things that they have bought for you, right? So they ship off the things and they say that you're supposed to pay them extra amounts of money. So you want the things now. So they said my friend says it was send 30,000. I said, 30,000 money. Where do I get money from to send them things? Eh? If go pay a person to ship off things for if you don't have any money. So you pay the guy $30,000 to ship off the things because you want the things separately. And this in turn and say, oh, you know, you have to pay $100,000 more because you realize say maybe they might find money in the package. How them find money in it? All him know say them find money in the package. If I him ship off the things, you're not supposed to know why I'm ship off it in the things them you're not supposed to pay him. And I tell him say them find things in the package. Cause him already know why I'm putting in the package. So you know cause you want the things you're gonna pay $100,000. Where did you get $100,000 so much money from to go pay one man? But you don't know from Adams the same things can't give you. Huh? Where you get so much money? So after you sending the $100,000 wherever you get the money from, you might go call again and tell us say you have to send $50,000. Depends how much money him demands you have to send him. Like come on, where you get so much money? The amount of money sometimes where females send go give males just for love, and sometimes they don't even know the person. And sometimes the money where the female are sending go give the person for love, them could have take that the money there and buy whatever them want, whether Jamaica or because sometimes when you check up how much money you might send go give the man, sometimes maybe $500,000, $400,000, $300,000, or maybe $100,000, $50,000. You know what have money? You know that something $50,000 can do. Where somebody have some pitney I have hungry and want things, and I send money go give man when you don't know, and when you realize and I say, why I send so much money go give this man, right? And I him send buy me things, right? You should never pay no money for clear nothing at all. I him supposed to send money come give it if him like you. Him supposed to send the money come give it if him like you. Be clear the things. You're supposed to clear nothing for no man will claim so them love you. So them a scam on the right there, so don't pay for no love. Real love, if I real love, the love will come. You don't have to pay for the love. The man tell the man say, oh, because him love me, him he might send me money. And then the next thing again, you have some of them, which part them start them as them get your boom so as I start text them so boom. Then want call upon video call. Every minute them want call upon video call. Like me none of them want to see which part you live, what you have on, what you look like, if you're male or you're female or what, right? So this person is calling you on video call and you don't know what the person look like, right? So the person I don't know they get to put up a next picture. I'm not, you know, whatever like that. So they calling you on video call and yet still they block their photo or their profile, whatever it is called. What is it? Whatever they have, you know, there. So at no point in time in your mind you say to yourself, say, why I don't know what this person look like? Why I cannot see his picture? Why is his place always dark, right? Come on. I have some next set of them again. They will call you and the things that they want you to do for them. I remember you don't know the person, but yeah, I know that over a period of time you might say, yeah, he come like me know him and him love me. So him start out by saying, alright, send me a picture. You send him a regular picture, right? So after you send him a regular picture now, him says, send me a naked picture. So I say, alright, because him like me, him want me to send him a naked picture. Look here, don't send him no naked picture. And then why you have a video call and have sex, don't do it. Don't do it. Because you see, anytime, alright, you see, when you send them that naked picture, them want you to do something else other than that, and you refuse to do it, them are gonna say to you, say, remember, I have a naked picture of you, or remember, I have a video of you doing so and so. Now, because a person can video you know while you are on video call, you have expert like that we can do it. So they will say, you say, alright, after you have no whatever me, or you can do whatever, and him threaten you and say, if you don't do what me want you to do, if you don't do what me want you to do, you're going to send out the picture or send out the video, right? So you, the person, you don't want the person to send out the picture or the video. So you're going to do the video, whatever I'm saying to do. You might go get that video there, come on, because you might go get one next video in the catalog, right? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. Just don't start something at first if you don't know how it's gonna end up. So if somebody said to you at first, send me a picture. Sometimes don't even talk to them. If you don't want to end up in certain mess, just don't talk to them at all, right? Find something else to do. That's why some person don't have phone. As funny as it seems, some person don't keep phone because they know at the end of the day what the phone thing can do, right? Whereas if you're a person who like to put up naked picture, sometimes they can clone you, they can put a next picture up, get your face and put on your body, whatever or they do it. And you can't tell them that it's not you because whereas if the person know that you normally put up naked video, they're gonna say yes it's you because you normally put up naked video. You don't have anything to prove to say that it's not you putting up that video, right? So you have to be careful all you do. And sometimes you have persons who call you just to get your voice, right? They record your voice, like they call you and you're saying hello, hello, and you're wondering why the person on the other line is not saying hello. Sometimes they may be recording your voice so that they can use it to do whatever they want the voice to do. Technology has improved so much or increased so much that person you and like maybe you and I we don't have a clue what is going on out there. Technology, that's why some persons don't do anything at all. They don't use phone, they don't video call, they don't call at all because as soon as you do certain things, the phone is there recording what you do. So they have access to whatever it is that you're doing. I don't know if you ever try to go on the phone sometime, and as you go on the phone so sometime, and they say to you that confirm your name, right? Like, but some of the time we don't even think why they say confirm your number. They say confirm your number. That is to show that even the phone itself is trying to save your information. And the fact that the phone sometimes can save your information is the fact that maybe at some point in life things can happen and other person might get your information. So nothing is kind of sacred no these days or safe these days. So no matter what you do, your information is always there because as soon as you buy a phone and the first thing they say, the first thing you have to do is to enter your name. You enter your name, you enter the number, enter email address. Some things they ask for, sometimes you don't even know what they're asking for. But you yourself have to confirm whatever it is. So the phone itself already is storing your information and also sometimes the Google, I don't know how the talking apps, the Google will say for instance you must try out these apps, right? Sometimes they just want your voice or maybe whatever it is that they want because sometimes we don't know why they're asking for it, but the phone itself know why they're asking for it. And sometimes these persons who use these apps or make these apps are persons who are technology, whatever incline or whatever, they know where they should go to get certain information, to get access to you. So sometimes you might wonder, oh, this person sound like me, or oh, this look like my photo or whatever. You already post your photo somewhere, or you already use your voice somewhere. So the fact that you maybe post your picture somewhere or your voice somewhere is the fact that the information is already stored there. So a person can go there to have access to it without you knowing that they're having access because they just do it and say, "Chow." Maybe they just ask me for it, or so I just give it to them. So we have to be careful out there. Okay, so we're looking at why do people do these things, right? Alright, so imagine you're a person who went to college. You went to college and say like for instance, sometimes you want to study certain things. Maybe you just want to leave home or whatever your mother said. You're not staying in the house now, you want to go there and find something and do, right? Alright, so you went to you're planning to go to college, right? So you want to do this particular program, right? So maybe sometime they say that this program is full. So there and then you might have to choose a program that you didn't want to do, or you choose a next program, right? So sometime when you do this particular program and you leave school and they're telling you that there's no vacancy or we don't have any job available now for whatever you're doing. So you cannot get a job. So these persons are already educated because they already have certain information based on what they have studied. Also, you have some person, if they know that money is in this area, then they are going to do or try something in this profession. So they already have access to whatever it is that they want to do, right? So if, for instance, you want to do into computering or whatever it is, so these persons, they went to college and they study computers. So when they leave college or whatever they choose to study, and they realize that there's no job out there, and they realize you can do certain things to get money, then they are going to do it. They are going to do it because they realize that if they do this, they can get X amount of money. So why not do it? Right? So it's not because sometimes persons want to scam, that's why they scam. It's because it is there, it is open, it's right there in their eyes, and they can do this. So they just do it. And also, why persons scam is because it's at their fingertip, right? You're there and you're not doing anything, and you realize a friend have some money and say, where you get so much money from, or where did you get this money from? And they say, this is what I do to get the money. And you try it and you realize say it work, you're going to want to do it so. And it's also a easy access, right? A easy access to money. Imagine you sit down, you can sit down at home and make how much money. And a person that is doing a regular 9 to 5 is not making so much money. Why would you want to go and do a job? And at the end of the day, sometimes the person will tell you that, oh, we don't have any money to pay, or you're not going to get paid until next week or next month or whenever it is, where you can stay at home and you can do this and you get X amount of money. Bear in mind, I'm not encouraging persons to do that, but that is what is out there, what people see and what they can do, what they can get themselves involved in. That's why they do certain things. And also, if it is easier to do more than some job, well, to some persons it may be easier to do, but it's maybe not easy for some person because some person might not be able to manage certain things, so they wouldn't consider it to be easy. But it's easier than to go and to hustle yourself to get X amount of money. Sometimes the money that you're working, it can't do anything, right? It can't pay your bills, it can't buy anything to put in the house, you can't help with children, nothing at all. Your mother dear, you work from your kids, and I work, and at the end of the day she don't have anything and she works so hard, and you can just do this and you just get the money. So that's why most of the time that is why person they do scamming, because they can do this job and get the money without going through certain hustling and bustling to know that the money is already here at your fingertip. All right. So I remember a friend of mine. So she saw this advertisement on a certain television program saying that Canada want persons to study over there. So the person find the program very interesting, right? So I don't see the I don't hear she talk about the program anymore, and I don't see the person advertising the program again. right? Because I asked the person about, so that they said that Canada want persons to study and live abroad. Even every time, or even most of the time I go on the road, I hear them talking about Canada want person, Canada want workers. But I don't really know anybody who is in Canada. No, but person said that they know persons who are in Canada, right? So the person said that they're gonna try the program because they are not doing anything at the moment. So they want to try the program, right? All right. So the person called. So the person got a good friend of mine. So the person got somebody, right? So that they are interested in the program. So the person asked them their name and whatever. So they asked them their email and whatever, and they send them the whatever information. So first you have to pay this registration fee, right? So you have to pay to register. I think it was maybe $3,000 to $5,000 was for the registration fee, right? So because you are interested in the program, you're going to pay for the registration fee. So after you pay for the registration fee, I am always wondering why sometimes when you pay for a certain program, they are telling you that you should send them the receipt. If you pay, why is it that you have to send them a receipt? Is it that they haven't seen the receipt? Why you have to send them a receipt? And so after they send the receipt, no, they say that you have to pay. You have to pay for the program itself. So the program that you're going to do. So I think it was maybe $30,000. So you have to pay for the program. I don't remember. So she went ahead and she paid for the program, right? So after she paid for the program, no, they will send you the package. And bear in mind, these persons who are doing certain things, they know what they're going to do, because for instance, even if they don't know and you call them and ask them for certain information, they will say to them, oh, I am not the person who is doing such and such an error. You must call such and such a person, right? Maybe they are just planning what. I remember it's not one person working in it. I have more than one person, because they say when you have more than 2 or 3 heads come together, then it will better thinking. So you have one person over there tell the next person what to do, and they corresponding to find out what they can do and how they can get this person money. So after you pay the program fee, and I don't know, even well, that person just can go on the computer and she just do certain things. Make certain form. I don't copy certain form, or maybe they have the links to go to some persons where you can get certain, like call it backdoor deal or whatever. So it kind of easier for them, right? So after you pay the program fee, they send you whatever, like you must fill out like maybe your qualification, what you did, where you work, and so, right? So this person had a bachelor. So they said maybe it would be good if they a master's. So the person said that they wanted to do a master. They said, okay, because you're in Jamaica and the program is in Canada, they would encourage you to a master, because that master is not qualified to enter you into a master's program. So they say I have to go and do a certificate. I mean, come on, why would you want to do a certificate program? Yeah, you want to leave Jamaica to go to Canada, but why would you want to do a certificate program? To to me, it doesn't add up. So anyway, so the person tried a next headed program, which is under that field, a next school, and they say, all right, you have gained yourself to do the masters now. So I say, yes, this is what I wanted to do. So all right, the person got through to do the masters, right? So they're filling out information. And each time you fill out information, they say that you should send them the information. Why would you want to send them the information when you are sending the information to them already? Anyway, but because you're a person who want to do certain things, then you're always going to send them the information because you're interested in the program. So after they send the information each time and the person was there interested, saying, yeah, then finally I get through for girlfriend. Because people want girlfriend of whatever reason they're running from where they live. They want to go to foreign. They want to find out if over there better than out here. So So they want to go foreign, you know. But I know everybody I go foreign. No matter how hard we try, foreign never make for everybody. Right? So they have to save a little money, put it down until if anything you can't help yourself, because some persons they are foreign minded and they want to go to foreign and they spend out all of their money on this program not knowing that they won't see what foreign look like, right? You spend all this money going to foreign and at the end of the day you pay for program fee, you pay for register fee, you pay for how much money for whatever, and at the end of the day them tell us say the place move or you don't hear from them lock off them phone, you email them, you not get through to them. But anyway, this friend of mine, when she emailed them and them say, all right, you've been accepted to a particular school in Canada. I'm not going to call the name that she told me. And you got accepted, right? I think the school fee was maybe $11,000 something, right? So you're paying $11,000 something, right? And they're giving you a scholarship of $8,000 out of the $11,000 something, right? But at the same time, you have to pay like maybe $1,000 Canadian to qualify yourself or to enter yourself or to gain a spot or whatever I should say in whatever field you are doing, right? So you want to make sure you have that spot secure for yourself. So you're supposed to pay $100,000 to get yourself qualified in this particular program. Come on. Why you couldn't take the $8,000 out of the $11,000 and then whenever you reach over there and you are settled and you get yourself a job, then you could maybe finish pay off the rest of the program fee or whatever. But no, the people them want you to pay maybe for instance 100,000 Jamaican dollar or 150,000 Jamaican dollar to secure your spot in a school where you don't even sure after you pay so much money the program fee, registration fee, you will still go back and pay how much money to secure a spot fee the school over there and you don't even sure if you're gonna if you're gonna get through. And sometimes they might tell you that the school is full and they can't take anybody until next year. And you sitting down there waiting and waiting and waiting for them to give you a spot. Then next year you don't hear anything from them. I think if you are giving a scholarship for a person to go overseas and the person say that they don't have any money to pay for the school or to pay the school fee or pay whatever, the fact that they are giving them part of the scholarship, they could let them go to the school with the scholarship that they are giving them. And at the end of the day, when they start to work, they could pay the money that they ask them to pay. But how are you going to pay the money if you're going to give you a scholarship? And for instance, the only money you might have left is maybe if you can't afford to pay your plane tickets, or they say that you can bring your family with you. Or you're going to use your last money to pay for the program. Then you have a family to feed. You use the last money and pay for it, right? And then at the end of the day, you don't have any money, right? Or you're going to manage over there. You can't go to a strange country. And it's not like you're there in Jamaica, you can't go over your neighbor and beg them something and they give you. You're going over there to something that you don't know. How they're going to assist you. Or are they going to assist you with that, with something, you are somebody you don't know, or are they going to assist you? So I think that persons who want to do certain things, they should look for certain things, to say yes, this is something that you can do. And also our next program again, a cousin of mine said that excuse me, that they wanted to go to France so badly, so they wanted to join this program, right? And they realized, and he said, all right. So I said, she said she wanted to go on the program, and I said, okay. And she said to her, I said, sure, this program is registered? And she said, yes. And I said, oh, you know? And she said, because somebody tell her. So ministry always said that if you want to know if the program is registered, you should go on the website to find out if the program are registered, or you can call the office to find out if the program are registered. But some of us, we don't take the time out to find out if the program are registered. And sometimes the person, they don't want to register the program because they don't want to pay certain amount of money. So when the friend of mine called out call for the one to go overseas. They said no, the program wasn't registered, but yet still it was advertising on this television, right? But I'm wondering how is it advertising? Then I said, then the fact that they are advertising on the television it must something that is proven right. But then again, maybe if you advertise something and maybe you're paying for it, then they will say, okay, yes, it's a good program because you already paid, they pay for it. Maybe they just want the money to do the promotion or the advertisement. So, right, it's not everything that we see advertised is true. So sometimes we should check it out. Yes, I know that most of us want to go to foreign, but I think that we should go down to detail to find out if it's true, or not. Right? So you can comment below what you think, or what you think, or what do you think, or if you have any opinion on what the topic is. So how can we get rid of scammers? We can't get rid of them because they are going to be there, right? Right? And sometimes when we know a person who do these things, we don't want to tell them to stop because sometimes we are gaining from them, so we don't want to tell them no. But some of the ways is we can block them. When we see them, we block them. Don't answer unknown call. Even though sometimes persons might call from somebody else's phone because they say, oh, I didn't have any credit on my phone. Yes, I understand why some people wouldn't answer unknown number because they don't know who is calling them. So I think I understand that, right? You can install legitimate antivirus and firewall software and make sure you keep it up to date. Don't give out important information such as the PIN, your number, your address, your account number. Don't reply to unknown email. So those are some of the ways you can stop yourself from being scammed. Okay, guys. So here I've come to the end of my life. I just want to thank you guys for tuning in. And I hope you have yourself a great week. I hope you continue to be good citizen and to love yourself and be the best version of yourself. Until we meet again, take care of yourself and each other. Bye.